we can start our program. So before we start, I'd like to introduce our chief guest once again. The webinar is the main speaker is our Sergeant Dr. Professor Arjun Mahadev Murdukar, so former Vice Chancellor of JJM University, born in a Murudu village of Dapoli village in Maharashtra, and educated in SSC up to SSC from AG High School, Dapoli. Then he's very proficient in sports. Even in his childhood, he happened to be the captain of a kabaddi team and participating all kinds of curricular activities during his childhood. And also, so he joined in Air Force in 1966 and retired in 1981 in the trade of electrician. He reached up to a sergeant rank. Thereafter, even while in service, he started pursuing his studies and did pass his intermediate, thereafter BA, and also LLB while in service. And after service, he started practicing as an advocate in Mumbai High Court and other courts of Mumbai. Then there also he continued his studies and achieved his LLM degree, thereafter PhD degree from famous Mumbai University. Then he had a wonderful inning of becoming a metropolitan magistrate of Mumbai, appointed by government of Maharashtra in consultation with the High Court of Mumbai, and he served there for 5 years. And thereafter, he got the opportunity of serving the Mumbai University as a registrar for quite some time. And during registrar, he had a challenging career and succeeded in handling so many issues, including helping our air warriors when they approached him for conducting some extra courses on aeronautics kind of thing. He will explain all those things. And thereafter, so he also became the highest position in the educational line. He became Vice Chancellor of JJM University, and also from Venkateswara University from Rajasthan, and another one is Venkateswara University from Uttar Pradesh, and JJM University from that of Rajasthan. So he was also selected for some other universities as a chancellor that will explain to us. So we feel proud of his extraordinary and phenomenal success, starting his career as an airman and went on to become step by step reaching the highest position in the education line, that is vice chancellor. Apart from that, he has also got the distinction of conferring a D.Lit, Doctorate of Literature degree from a London foreign university, London University, for his distinguished services in the field of education. So such is the greatness of our a little sergeant in the Air Force, went on to become a vice chancellor, achieving all kinds of degrees, PhD, then D.Lit kind of things. So welcome, sir. Your story is quite inspiring. We all feel proud of you. Welcome to our today's Wednesday webinar to express your share your success story with all our very warriors, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Good evening and warm welcome to all my air warrior friends. I am Dr. Arjun Mahadev Murdukar, Air Warriors, formerly Sergeant of the Indian Air Force. I joined the Indian Air Force on 8th of January 1966 and retired after 15 years of service, that is with effect from 1st August 1981. As Mr. Rao has already stated, after leaving the service, before leaving the service, I also joined in 1971 war.
Yeah.
And I was in 5 Squadron Agra while crossing the runway on 3rd December 1971. Our Canberra, we were crossing the runway, and immediately after that one, the airfield lights were put on, and we narrowly escaped, our aircraft and ourselves, we narrowly escaped the death. That is only the thing. And after serving for 15 years, I came out, I was discharged from the Air Force, and I started my practice in Bombay High Court in Mumbai. And initially I had a lot of problems, but with the grace of God, I had got two senior advocates, that is Advocate R.V. Gangal and Advocate V.T. Valavalkar. You must be many people, those who are in the profession. V.T. Valavalkar is a big name in the High Court. He was earlier High Court judge, and I was privileged to work under these great guys, especially drafting and pleading. And within a short period, I was able to establish myself as, as an advocate. During the course of my advocacy, I also joined Bombay University and did my LLM in constitutional law. Then thereafter, PhD in constitutional law. The highlight of my PhD degree was my examiners were none. They are the giants of law in the whole world. That is Justice P.N. Bhagwati and Justice V.R. Krishna Iyer of the Supreme Court of India.
Stalwarts of legal profession. I mean,
Yes,
judiciary. Yes.
all was. Yes, yes. And when my Viva was taken for 1.5 hours, they virtually stood up and said, Mr. Burudkar, we are pleased to confer upon you the degree of PhD in law. That was the greatest occasion. Then thereafter, I was appointed as a special metropolitan magistrate with the powers of 2 years, giving 2 years imprisonment.
Okay,
and
yeah.
I worked as this one in Mumbai, and I had a good tenure there as this one. Why I have chosen law profession? I think Mr. Rao must be knowing that one. Law is such a profession that you have to struggle. You can't just sit idle.
Yeah, you have to begin from the beginning of your career again.
From the beginning. And especially what happened, you come in contact with the lowest strata of society to the highest one. And you get the opportunity to interact with the people, which no other profession gives opportunity.
Yes.
And I had the occasion because I helped, I had to earn money also, good money, but at the same time help the people who had come for help, especially poor people.
Yes, sir.
Time was there, especially Advocate Gangal.
But no, sir, how did you adapt from being an airman, that is military mindset, to this advocacy profession? I think it must have gone, something must have, you must have done a lot of things for that. Learning the things, unlearning and relearning kind of things.
During the school, I was studying, I have studied from AGI school, Dapoli, but at the same time, I was living in this one, in a Gurukul known as the Navbharat Chhatralaya Dapoli. So you know the Gurukul atmosphere, you have to get up early in the morning, 4 o'clock, and then till evening. And I had a good this one. And afterwards, I joined Air Force. So I was a straightforward person. When you come in the profession,
yes,
people really surprised how that you are going to survive. Even my seniors were surprised. Then I said, okay, I will see that because I have got the first nature is I take always the risk. First jump, and then whatever happens, we'll see what is to be done.
Okay, simply jump.
Yes. Then I jump, and I think I have fairly established myself. And High Court of Mumbai and
but during that time, like I also faced it. You must have had so many voices. Why did you come here? Being an ex-serviceman, you get some good job. This is probably not good at all. Such kind of
yes,
voices.
Many people came. Why you are coming in this profession? This is a dirty profession.
Yeah,
Why you want this one?
Yeah.
See, Bula, I have as by way of choice I have come. That is my desire of my parents and all this one. So I have come.
Yes.
So, but you'll have to face a lot of difficulty. Indeed, I have faced the difficulties.
Yes,
but I stood the ground. I was able to get a good flat in Mumbai, purchase, then a house at native place and all these things that I have got it. It is
very good, sir.
My
great
practice
success.
In this one. Yes. Then I was invited by High Court. I was appointed as the special metropolitan magistrate with powers of 2 years imprisonment.
Yes, sir.
And I fairly done that one. I say, straightforward, nicely. keep the advocates also happy, not that doing illegal things.
Yeah, yeah.
And other thing, one advocate, when I was in the chamber, he came and he put money in my drawer.
Okay.
It's occasion, Just I look at him, and then he took that money and went off.
Okay.
And finally, what happened? He was also appointed as a judge, but he was suspended and removed from service.
Oh, okay.
So
Right.
that's how. But it's a sorry state, but this profession, in all profession, it happens.
But
And-
how did the Air Force experience help you to become a better judge, sir? I mean, being a magistrate, metropolitan magistrate.
You see, metropolitan magistrate, see what happened as a legal person, you know the things, you know the law.
Yes, sir.
An analytical mind. See, unless and otherwise you have got analytical mind, it is very difficult. I will tell you a case in Andheri court. One person come and police came with this one remand, stating that this fellow is doing all this one illegal activities, that is running this one rummy and all. Then I said, I called that fellow in the box. I asked him, what is the problem? Then, sir, shall I tell you? Because police inspectors and other holders were there. Then I said, don't worry. You speak very frankly. He said, I am not running any betting business or anything. I got a license. But what happened? Our this one, the person, municipal councillor, and as well as senior inspector and police, they want me to do the illegal business, which I have refused to do, and that is why they have brought the machine and all. Immediately,
I said a false case.
False face, yes, implicative. That's what it happens. It's a regular practice.
Yes, sir.
You know the.
Yeah, so many times.
So
yes.
I released him. I told him, I warned the police, don't do all these things, especially in my court. Then if you do this one, then I will call the senior inspector, or I even call the commissioner of police.
Okay.
So they took this one, cognizance of this one, and they did not. I released the person and said him, don't worry, you do your business, legal business. I'm happy that you should feed your family accordingly. Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Then these are the one or two incidences. Then what I was teaching in government law college as a professor, as a part-time professor of law.
Yes, sir.
And I think there are leading advocates practicing in the government law college is a very prestigious matter. Hundreds of top advocates, topmost judges, even Supreme Court judges, and Chief Justice are the product of this great college.
Yes, sir.
And I happened to come there and requested the principal. The principal madam says, no, Mr. Murudkar, there are a lot many people. You are a new man and all. Well, madam, just give me the chance. Well, no, you come for an interview. And I was interviewed. My interview was conducting a class for 1 hour immediately, The Advocate General of Maharashtra and other dignitaries were there. They wanted to test me.
Okay.
I have conducted the class and I was selected. After 2 years, very same principal, she writes on this one blackboard that heartiest congratulations, Professor Murudkar, for having a wonderful teaching job during last 2 years. That's the spirit.
That's great.
Why I am telling these things, it helps you out, because when you put all your labor efforts, then it helps you in life. When Dr. Nehru Bengali, the then Vice Chancellor of University of Mumbai, 2-term Vice Chancellor, nice lady, she wanted a person, because anticipating future vacancy of registrar, she talked to our principal. She said, Mrs. Advani, can you suggest a person who has got background, academic as well as this one, legal background, who can be appointed to the registrar, because our registrar will be shortly. Yes. And I was called for the interview. My interview was, said how much money we can pay, because as the registrar you will be having limited. Well, no problem, I will accept it. I had accepted, and I had a good time and bad time also as the registrar.
I think there may be some political interference also, sir, at that level of appointments. How did you make it?
Not little, it is lot of
That's what.
this.
That's what.
Registrar bolte hai na.
It's a very influential post in the.
Yes, university registrar is considered to be a great bakra.
Acha, acha.
Hammer him, whatever
Acha,
the best
okay.
possible way.
Okay.
Vice chancellor is a political appointment appointed by the governor.
Yes, sir.
Registrar is this one. So everybody comes and we want this one, that one. See, Bombay University is a very big university established in.
I think it has got a lot of colleges under its affiliation, sir.
1857 establishment. One
My
of the
God,
three
1850.
university, 1857.
Okay.
It has got 700, that time 750 affiliated colleges.
My God. Okay.
150 specialized institutions.
Okay.
And more than 56 postgraduate departments.
Okay. Okay.
Having jurisdiction over
Uh-huh.
7 districts of Maharashtra.
Okay.
And a student population of 8 lakhs.
My God, such a big one.
I think in Maharashtra, out of 13 universities, Mumbai University Vice Chancellor is the Vice Chancellor, only Vice Chancellor who has been provided with a staff car, provided with a flag car.
Okay, a flag car. Okay.
A flag car. And all these things, yes.
Great.
I was provided with this one, 3,000 square foot house at Churchgate, near Churchgate Station.
Sir.
You can imagine, Churchgate Station. Well, I don't want to say this one, but what I mean to say, well, there are many challenges. When I joined, people used to say, this man is a new one. He does not know ABCD of university. We know how to hammer it. Okay.
Okay.
University, this one, union is there. Other side people, Senate members, academic council members, all will there. What is he going to do?
Sandwiching between so many this thing. Okay.
I said, don't worry. I took about 3 months time, work hard, 10 to 12 hours a day, day and night, clearing all the files day to day.
Very good. Uh-huh.
And especially giving good treatment to principals and heads of departments.
Okay.
I streamlined the entire administration. I tried to streamline. It's a big university. You can't just say that I have done that one.
But did any of the learnings you take key takeaways from Air Force help you there being an administrator?
Of course, so put your hard labor, work hard,
Okay. Okay.
During war, we have done exercise 12 to 14 hours.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there was no problem. See,
so that discipline and other things learned
yes, it helped me. I used to be, because 11 o'clock time, this one was there, working hours. I used to be at 9 o'clock.
Oh, that's great. Mm-hmm.
Never taken holiday, never taken Sundays, but work. My wife used to say, my relatives used to say that, what are you going to do? You have only hold at it. No, my teachers have told me, and Air Force has taught me, work hard, sincerely and dedicatedly.
Okay.
I work. Okay. Now, other 2 occasions, because especially we are dealing with the now air warriors and all. So what happened after Kargil war? Some senior officers from Army and Air Force came to us, because Registrar will be the first person to be seen.
Yes.
They came and they told us that we want to just plot up land at our campus so that we can construct hostels for the wards of the ex-servicemen and servicemen in Mumbai. So I said, okay. Then after hearing them all, see all the ranks and all, and I'm sitting there, I introduced myself as
Little Sergeant. Okay.
And I said, sir, there is no problem. I will try to see that the things are done in a proper fashion. I took them to this one, Vice Chancellor, conveyed the Vice Chancellor, telling them this is the case. Now let us take up this issue, because this is a matter which is of national importance. not only ex-servicemen and servicemen,
Yes,
but
sir.
it is for the benefit of the nation as a whole. Let us give a really good tribute to our servicemen. And
Okay.
proposal was placed and approved by our authorities, then sent to the government. It was thereafter immediately the plot was allotted, and some beautiful hostels have been constructed near the university campus.
So you played, being the great star, you played a clear key role in this.
No, not a key role. I
Great, sir.
tried my
Great.
best. I tried my
Yeah,
best.
great.
I should not
Great.
take the credit. Credit goes to the
No, but you deserve
university.
it. You deserve the credit for making it happen.
It goes to the university. Second moment, what happened? Uh, some senior officers, air commodores, one air commodore, two group captains, and wing commanders came, and they had seen this one that they wanted to have some aviation degree in the University of Mumbai. They said, we no university gives the aviation degree. Why not to have a aviation degree, BSc in aviation?
Aviation
Then
degree from Mumbai University, sir.
Mumbai, you know. I
Yes.
have heard I heard them everything, and then again I introduced myself.
Okay.
I am so and so airman, and they were really, they were just could not believe this one. What happened? How is it this man is there in this?
So what were their feelings, sir? When you said I am a little disclose that a little sergeant.
They were proud also, very proud. They were proud.
We are proud of our service.
Yes,
yes, sir.
yes. Our man is sitting here, and then he said, "We need not to worry now."
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
I took them to the vice chancellor and told her this is the case. And then, okay, Mr. Murudkar, I have no problem, but only thing, there are this one procedures are to be followed. As I said, yes, appoint a committee, then committee will decide what is to be done. Our Dean Faculty of Science, our Dean Science Faculty was appointed as the chairman of the committee. He came to me, Mr. Murudkar, what is this aviation and all? I do not know. How is it that? I said, sir, come and sit along with me. I will take you to Santa Cruz Airport. I requested airport manager to allow me to see the Boeing 747 aircraft. I took him in the cockpit and shown him, this is the thing, aviation, what, how the airplane flies and all these things. These are the things are there. Okay. And the person who flies, he is called pilot. And engineers and all these people are there. The persons who are trained, especially in Air Force, Army, Navy, they are trained either from National Defense Academy or other academies, other sources, but they are not given degrees. Of course, as far as the National Defense Academy is concerned, the Delhi University, Jawaharlal Nehru University gave them degree, but no other person is given. And I suggested that this is the case. Let us put up the proposal. Proposal was put up, and a degree of a BSc degree in aviation was introduced in the University of Mumbai. This is the first time unique degree in the whole of India. No other university had this one. During my tenure.
Hats up to you, sir. Hats up to you. You achieved two things for our fraternity. One is hostel, second is degree.
During my I have given permission, we have given permission to three flying colleges, especially Bombay Flying Club, Flying College in Mumbai. It was given by permission. We had also, for technical, asked for BSc Aviation, BSc Technical also, that also we have given. And thereafter, there are a number of this one. In Navy also, there was in Navy, BSc Marine Science, there was no degree. That was also introduced by us. And those cadets who are there, first time, Dr. Meru Bengali, when I was the registrar, Dr. Meru Bengali conducted first time the passing out parade of the cadets of marine engineers, and I was a person to show them what is to be done, what was actually the position.
Okay.
Dr. Meru Bengali was very happy. Once the time came, all the students, because she was coming out the convocation hall, and students community, they gherowed her.
Okay.
actually gheraved her and they wanted to browbeat her. Browbeat
Okay.
in sense that
Okay.
so that she they are political, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
because she is being a lady, Parsi lady, very nice lady. They wanted to browbeat her so that she would resign.
Acha.
Moment I saw that one, I stood in front of her and I said, "Don't, nobody should come forward. So long I am here, standing here, nobody will touch my wife." His
Great.
tears started rolling from her eyes, and she started loving me so much, really.
Okay. So you
That's how
secured
the
her.
secured her. It was my bounded duty to
Duty.
do
Yes,
that.
yes. Yeah.
Yes, I had done that one. Thirdly, you will find when I was the vice chancellor, nobody, because the Rajabai Tower is a very more than 200 this one feet up, top level. This one height is so much.
What is the tower, sir? What is the tower?
What is called Rajabai Tower.
Acha, Rajabai Tower. Okay.
Yes, it's a very big tower. It is a monumental. This one famous all over the world.
Where, sir, in UP?
Bombay University is known.
Bombay University. Yes.
No. It is a fort for Bombay University, and nobody was going up. I was the first person who has gone there up, clean everything, and then started going on up there. I took my other people also, even vice chancellor also. Come, let us see. So that is how the daring step which I was able to take. It was only because of Air Force.
Okay,
that
great.
Is a daring.
So that's
Yes,
greatness. Greatness of Air Force. Yes.
Yes. After completing my tenure, 5 years tenure as registrar, I was retired. I retired on superannuation.
Okay, right.
With
sir.
pension from government of Maharashtra. Yes.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Good.
So then Dr. Nehru Begal told me there are one or two colleges. You will be the person who can strengthen these colleges.
Acha.
So I went there as the principal of the college and put them in proper line. Two colleges, Patagala College of Commerce and Clara's College of Commerce.
So that means you are a great troubleshooter. Solving the problem.
Administrator and no nonsense. Students and that. Because what happened, if the student creating problems, call their parents, 1, 2, third chance, rusticating.
Okay. Okay.
So that is you call the parents, tell them what for you are sending the students here.
Yeah.
If you are not able to this one, then send them off. So that has sent correct signals, and there was proper discipline in both the colleges.
So ensure discipline. Yes.
Ensure discipline.
Yes.
Now, as far as this one is concerned, when I retired, I became principal. Then immediately the call came from Chancellor of JZT University, Rajasthan. They established a university in Jhunjhunu, that is
Jhunjhunu district.
In Rajasthan.
Yes, sir.
The university is established in a desert place, some 20 kilometers away from Jhunjhunu.
Jhunjhunu, yes.
Churu and Jhunjhunu. The climatic conditions are very adverse. This one. And I said, why are you calling me? It's a new university. You have to frame the ordinances, rules, and regulations, start the courses.
Yes.
I was able to frame the rules and regulation ordinances and start the courses. And even if you go there in JZT University, Rajasthan, the good gymnasiums and grounds with the trees, that is the place where we have started. I was one of the persons to do that one.
Congratulations. How did you make it happen, sir?
No, we have to convince the
How did you succeed there?
You must take the teachers into confidence. First thing, when I go to a particular institution, especially university, I first call the meeting of the teachers. Take them into confidence. As far as vice chancellor is concerned, I am there with you for all practical purposes, not for any illegal activities. Don't do all the nefarious activities. This one, don't cheat me, because I know what is happening and all.
Okay.
And moment you take the teachers into confidence, then take the students into confidence.
Okay.
Especially new universities, a new university coming up, the teachers are so new. They want somebody as a sympathizer, that he is the person who will look after us like a father. And I used to do that. Good
Okay.
messing, good accommodation. I visit because, as you know, guard duties we used to do it. Our
Yeah. In service, while in service.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Suddenly, the officer I see will come and check it. Then all these things. So I used to go like that.
Same technique work here also.
Daily, I used to take a round, complete campus round, early in the morning. So what happened? What is happening? Where the tap is open, where the construction is not properly done up. Once you come in the office, call the engineer. See, Bola, what is this? Is the thing? This is happening. Why it has been incomplete? Why water is leaking? What is this one? So they know this one because you are the vice chancellor himself is taking a round, not only in Rajasthan. I did the same thing in UP also, Uttar Pradesh.
UP also most problematic area, sir.
Of course. It is
That to Western UP, you said. Yeah.
Western area is the most happening place. I call it always a happening place.
Okay.
Okay. And you know, all these Western UP is famous for many things.
Yeah.
So it's a very fertile land, good this one. But what happened? There is an aggressiveness for anything. They will come for a aggressive tenure. You know, their nature will be so that. But we will have to arrange this one. You know. So what happened after coming back from JGT University Rajasthan? I was again called by the chancellor from Merit that Mr. Murudkar, we heard about you. Why don't you come for interview? What interview? I was registrar, I was this one, now I was vice chancellor. You want to interview me? Well, I will not be able to come. Then after 2 days, his phone call came. Dr. Murudkar, don't worry, we are coming to you.
They are coming for okay.
Mumbai, yes.
Okay.
Then I said, okay, you come. We met in JW Marriott Hotel, 5-star hotel. There we had lunch and all. Then they discussed with me what are ours is also university like this. So no problem. And they told me the problems, the students' problem, teachers' problem, not coming on time, this one, that one. Give me at least 3 months time or 1 month's time, then we'll see. As I told you yesterday, it was a really big challenge. You know,
yeah.
I am a person coming from a very peaceful place, not peaceful.
The stranger to the place.
Stranger to the place. If anything happens on the way, car is going, anything happens, the people will come and make you and cry. Such is the place. Then I said, okay. Then,
and that place is also known for its lawlessness, the behavior of the people and all.
Yeah. The people, human beings, they're there. So I will not say lawlessness because I'm proud to say that I was a vice chancellor there.
Yeah. No, that, okay.
In fact, people helped me. I told them I have come to help you out.
Yeah.
Not for just this one, earning money, but to see that the students are properly taught. Some 1 or 2 incidents I will tell you.
Yeah.
When some students used to come, the buttons are open, tie is not properly tied down. What happened? I only raised 2 mirrors, big mirrors. Girls students, boys. And in morning at the
where, sir? Which place?
This one, Amroha. That is
okay.
Gajraula. It is district Amroha. Gajraula. Sri Venkateshwara University, Gajraula, district Amroha.
Agroha, yes, sir.
Amroha. Now it is about 50 kilometers from the Moradabad, this one.
Okay.
70 kilometers from Meerut. So what happened? I raised 2 this one big mirrors. Students are coming, tying this one, kept the buttons open. And services, we never tolerate such things, you know. Then I used to go, my dear friends, you are a very good boy, well built, everything, you have got all the capacity to do that. So why don't you tie, let me tie your knot, you know, it will look like this one, this one mirror. So I did.
So directly plunging into action, direct action.
Action. No, I am not hurting you. I will take the action, this one. No. You are a smart boy. I want to make it a furthermore smart boy. So the girls also students followed, and I think there was no problem. Then, because I told you, the teachers take them into confidence, give them good confidence, and they will really good thing. So many a times I told you, the head of the departments just coming and putting his legs and just sleeping tightly. I used to go in his office and don't say anything. Sit in front of him in the chair.
Okay, okay.
When we just after fighting his exam,
Yeah, good
Vice
techniques.
Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, oh, sorry, sir, sorry. No, no, it's not, relax, no problem. So, late coming, even teachers also coming late for the class and all, I'll go and sit among the students. And I used to tell them, don't tell that I am sitting with you.
Okay,
Teacher will come after 10, 15 minutes, and he will take lecture. After 5, 10 minutes, just get up and go. So,
okay.
my teachers have understood that here there is no escape, but they have to come on time
Yeah,
and be prepared. If there
okay,
is no teacher, of course, class is vacant, I'll go and start giving my lectures myself. See,
okay.
general topic
Yeah,
discussing
yeah.
with my own students and all about the facilities available, about their suggestion whether what we can do it.
Yeah, motivation, any kind of thing. Yeah.
Yes, that's and some students have really improved themselves. They have somehow become about 5 to 7 people have become IPS officer
I
and
got.
IAS officer.
Yeah,
Yes,
because of
yes.
the discipline and
Yeah,
no, you ensured there. Yeah.
the well built and more than 6 feet high, good
Okay,
height.
okay, okay.
And this one, these are the people who can be up there if they are properly motivated.
Yes, sir.
Then that can be cultivated properly. That is how done. Then finally, I came back and I said, okay, I'm well, let me have 70 years. I'm married. Why should I be chup chap raho? By that time, I got a call from Z News,
Yeah,
the
that group, J
person,
group.
G Group. What we want to have a meeting with you. And there it said they have got a big building. Then I had gone there. I said, they said these are the problems. How can you come as a vice chancellor, whatever yours, this one? Bola, I will. Only thing, what are the problems? Let me know. Because I had my own, this one. Then they said there are quarrels among teachers, this one, that one. I suggested the majors, went there for some time and came back. And that university is functioning very well. Well built, everything is there. But
All the
only because
resources
of
are there.
personal egos.
Discipline is lacking.
Personal ego, this
Egos.
one, who is
Okay.
big, registrar is big or vice chancellor is big,
Mm.
nothing else. The act itself, the discipline and the rules and regulations are big. You are only today you are here, tomorrow
Yeah,
you
yeah.
will not be there.
Exactly,
That is
sir.
the
A
thing
role.
you
You
must
play the
get.
role.
Yes, that's how. And set the thing right, and I am back. Today, again, I said I must start my own legal practice. My children said, why do you want this one? Well, I think you could keep yourself fit, no?
Yeah, yeah. Keep
So,
yourself busy. Yeah.
yes, yes. So that is what I'm doing.
Practicing, sir? Are you practicing now? No.
I'm still practicing. Only thing, giving consultations.
Consultancy. Yes.
Consultation.
Good,
Not
sir.
more than that. No.
Great.
I
Great.
got contacts with this one person, and they do come, and sometimes we do that. So this is my life. I am a happily married man with a good fair lady as a wife, 2 sons, everything. So I don't think there is much problem. And my daughter-in-laws are very good, qualified,
Yes, sir.
very supportive.
Okay.
3 grandchildren.
Okay.
No problem.
Enjoying with family.
Okay, it's not that I want you will think bigger. No, see, in life you can aspire many things, but whatever to the best of the one small airman in Air Force coming from there and
Yes, sir.
struggling and just trying to reach somewhere. Only thing, our Air Force has really done wonders.
Now, how did you feel that Air Force helped you to build your career, sir? No, but going up rank by rank till you reach the Vice Chancellor.
See, what happened is a commitment, institutional commitment.
Sir.
Secondly, your confidence, courage, and you can say willingness to take risk.
Yeah,
At the,
yeah.
at the
Okay.
same time,
Hmm.
ability to face any situation in life, any situation.
Okay.
We see in Air Force we are taught.
Yeah, yeah.
We are ready for death,
Yeah, yeah. We have
Or,
signed for right? Yeah, braving
no,
our life also for the sake of country.
From Bidar, we were taken up by Dakota aircraft and landed in this one. We were there. No, we do not know where we are going. So
So no question of looking back.
No looking back. No. So
Yes.
you must have confidence. You must yourself be prepared for that one. And I think we have done wonders.
I think you have become unstoppable. You have a unstoppable journey by
unstoppable Mr. Rao.
No, sir. No, it's a transformational journey from being an airman to the highest position as a vice chancellor. So it's a tremendous and phenomenal success. So behind every successful man, there is a woman. So what is the part played by your better half, sir, in your journey?
She is a simple lady.
How did she support
she has supported by all the women, took care of my children, took care of myself first, because even till today, see, I get up early in the morning, prepare food on all, everything she does, everything. Of course, though maid servants are there, but we are having a good life. So no problem.
That's good. That's good. So getting a good life partner is also a great thing for us.
Yes,
yes, sir. So now, before making a decision whether to continue in the service or to leave the service after 15 years, so we must have been in a dilemma whether to leave or not to leave. So what limiting belief? How can I settle? Can I settle outside? Kind of thing. Did you have any kind of thing like that, sir?
No. Actually, I was trying for commission in Air Force, not succeeded. I succeeded in getting selection from SSB Allahabad to be commissioned in Army. I was not called for this Army. I was not called for training because I was not in merit, what is called merit list. Then I said, okay, let me complete my education and go with full preparation. Don't this one. And I was determined, come what may, I will go for practice in law.
So because of your education, you were so confident of going out and reaching a successful career.
Yes. So I do not know how far I am successful.
No, by all means, yours is a phenomenal success, no doubt about it. No, starting your journey from lowest to the reaching highest.
No, here are now Lieutenant Generals. They are very proud to say.
But in your own field, chosen field, it was your dream to go into this line. So you reached the top position.
You are actually nature, Air Force, then coming in civil life, becoming this one, and changing the lines, they're totally different lines. See, Air Force life, I was from Gurukul, then came to Air Force. From Air Force, I am coming to legal profession, which is 100 degrees apart. And then after becoming mainstay, coming in the administration as the registrar of such a big university, becoming vice chancellor. What this one? Taking leave, we say, we will go in Western UP, sir. People say, my friends told me from my society, call your husband. I told my wife.
No, if you say all these things, great achievements, I remember one thing. Now, Air Force gives us what is that? Chirag, Alauddin Adbutla, that, lamp.
No, it gives.
So once you open it, you can become once you rub it, genie comes. So what can I do for you? Then whatever you want, you have become. Like that, Air Force gave you that Alauddin Chirag lamp.
Yeah. See, what about, even in the army, I would have become at the most Lieutenant Colonel, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. I would have at the most become, but this experience I would not have got it.
Yeah, definitely. It's a great achievement, sir, without comparing others. But you have reached the pinnacle of the highest position in that region.
Three university vice chancellor who will be becoming simply this one, registrar of the university, people just know this one. become a registrar or
Yeah.
becoming a vice chancellor, people give
Rare.
their life.
Yeah, rare happen. Even if somebody starts his career as a professor or lecturer, normally
Yes,
it ends up with a dean or principal kind of thing.
yes, yes,
So,
yes.
but going up to that level, joining in the middle and going up to the highest is something great. So we
No,
should
no,
hats
no,
up
no.
your merit.
Now the changing sides are entirely different, 180 degrees apart. That is
Sir.
the different thing.
So that one question, sir, then I should ask in the beginning, what is your motivation for joining Indian Air Force?
See what happened after passing my ACC, I came to Mumbai for further studies.
Sir.
That was in 1965. Okay. And during that time, 1965 war was going on.
60, yes.
Yes. And, that time our late Sri Lal Bahadur Shastri,
Yes, sir.
Prime Minister of India, he exhorted young men to join. See, basically, my family members, some of them are in armed forces,
Okay.
and in civil and these other employments, education, especially education side. So naturally, that somewhere that this one link has come, but I joined only that has, I left the college and prompted me to join the Air Force because I was immediately taken, selected, and sent for training directly to number 5 GTS. This was
Jalhali.
Jalhali.
Okay.
It is sometimes luck, it takes, Otherwise, never thought of just going this one.
Great,
my brother was army. He was in army as a major.
Okay.
He came out, and my other brother was also engineer. So
Okay,
sudden this one, So that's the way we have, because it happens where fate will take you, one does not know.
Okay,
I do not know where is Rajasthan, where.
No, did you ever believe that you could reach up to this stage while you were serving in Air Force?
Because what happened, that determination was there. I continued my education right from PUC, pre-university, intermediate, then BA, MA English literature. I told you that one teacher challenged me that nobody will pass.
Yeah.
Well, will you marry me if I pass this one? That is, take the challenge. What is there that prompts you?
Okay, sir, fine. Then you spent 15 years of your youth in Indian Air Force serving for the motherland. Correct. So I believe that Air Force really empowered you, made you to become whatever you want subsequently. So how did you get the support from our Air Force colleagues, like officers or your own colleagues in the service? Did you get this kind of support you wanted?
In Air Force, the moment people came to know that, because I was good at my departmental examination, I was also good in my work.
Sir.
If you see my ACR, annual confidential reports, I am always exemplary.
I believe you got some commendation also, sir.
Yeah, I got commendation from Air Force, and I always exemplary in my this annual confidential report. So then, at the moment they came to know that I am also studying, the education department, the education officer told me, Baba, take the keys and you study here.
Acha. Okay. So you are getting support from the officers?
Yes. All officers.
And our own men also.
Correct.
While fact, going for duties and all, there must be some.
See, I was in Mohammadabad, Bidar. Then I was commanding officer was this sir, the group captain Kingley. Later on, he became Air Vice Marshal.
Sir.
So he was group captain commanding in. Then I told him, sir, I said, Bidar was a very barren land. Sir, I am studying for MA. I would like to go to Hyderabad. He said, okay, tomorrow I am going by ST2 aircraft. Come and sit with me.
So yes, really, in fact, our officers helped us a lot. Even for me also, our group captain Talwar used to spare me 1 hour for attending the college. Such is the spirit of our Air Force, the support we got. Yes.
All technical officers, everybody who, then you do your work properly.
Yes, that's where there is no let up on that.
Then people will help you
support.
Out. Yes. And people, I have got a lot of support from the Air Force officers and my people who are above me.
Yes, sir. Section in charges, all those.
Yes, section.